Hi, everyone. So I was out gathering and I've seen a bunch of different people do a bunch of different like rotations, so to speak, for gathering the new legendary nodes. And I just thought that I would kind of test out the ones that I've seen to see how exactly we can maximize the yield from each node. Um, so just for the purpose of this video, I'm going to show you my character stats. Um, so there's my gathering and my perception. I am using food, but I'm using the like crab cakes from, Shadowbringers because I haven't made food yet. Um, but I'll show you each of my pieces of gear. They're the same for botanist, so you know, yeah, like the tools don't really matter. The only thing that matters is I'm only using this food for a little bit more GP, but I didn't even really need it because you don't have to get all the way to 900, and that food puts me way over 900. So, or I'll show you the rotation that I'm using. So I'm gonna get a little closer to 900 because I do use Bountiful Yield in there, and then I'll do some of the ones that I have seen people do, and I'm just wondering which one gives you them. Okay, so I use Mountaineer's Gift, then Naldthal's Tidings, and then I use King's Yield 2. See, this guy, he's doing one of the ones that I was talking about. We'll talk about it in a second. But anyway, so then each hit gives you 6 of the item. And then this is why I use Bountiful Yield, just to like use the rest of my GP. And then one of them gives you 8. So with 6 hits, that's a total of 38 items. I'm pretty sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 6 is 30 plus the 8. 38. And then now all we have to do is just kind of wait for the next one. And then try his. So what he was doing is hang on. He is using solid reason, or I think it's called ageless wise or something like that. Ageless words, right? And then you can potentially proc wise to the world. Or for minor, it would be wise. Yeah, well, wise to the world. I guess they just kept it the same. Anyway, so you could proc it, but you don't always. And from what I've seen, they use 900 GP to do that rotation as well, but they're not using like this Mountaineer's Gift or Naldthal's Tidings, so they're not increasing their yield per strike. It's just the 2 that you would get if you have full melds. I don't think if you don't have full melds, I don't think you get one of the node attributes, but we'll try it out here. We'll see how much we get. And then there's another one that I hope I kind of witness while doing this one, but I'll probably skip ahead to when the node spawns. So right now what we're going to try is we're just going to try where we just do solid reason over and over again. I don't think it's going to work out unless it procs every time. So we'll have to get like a couple of smacks in there and then use it, then get a couple of smacks, then use it, then get a couple of... So we'll just kind of see. I have 900 now, so we could do it. So I will get 2, and I could potentially get 3. So we'll just do 2 smacks. So I did get rock. Oh, look. Okay, so I got the 2, which I feel was lucky. And I'm getting crit. What is the proc based off? A 50% chance? Just a 50% chance, okay. It went all of them, that's great, because then I can do the maximum. Oh my gosh. I still have the entire node to hit. And I'm critting like there's no tomorrow. This might be the better way. Getting the HQ strikes. Okay, so let me add this up here. Okay, so I got 5 at the beginning, then 6, then 6 again, so 11, 17, 23, 6, 9, 32, 35. 35, which is still less than what I got before. It seemed intuitive, and I just wanted to try out the other rotations. So there's that one, and then there's another one that is definitely not. It's the way I was originally doing it. I wasn't using King's Yield. I was just using Solid Reason and hoping that I would proc Wise to the World. We'll try that out on the road sand here in a second. Okay, so the node is about to spawn, and I think I'll just go over the rotation I'm going to use. So I'm going to use Mountaineer's Gift 2, then Naldhald's Tidings, and then I am just going to start smacking it. And then I will use Solid Reason. I think I have enough GP to use 2 Solid Reasons, which I didn't do before. So before, excuse me, I was only using 1 Solid Reason. There it is. So instead of using 3 Solid Reasons like that other rotation, we will use the Mountaineer's Gift and then Naldhald's Tidings. Smack it a couple times. Because that's 4 per hit. And then now we can do Solid Reason. And I did get Wise to the World. 2 more. I don't think this is mathematically going to work out. I did not get Wise to the World, so that just shows that you don't always get it. It's not guaranteed, and then we'll just kind of add up how much I got. Okay, let's kind of move away. So, how many strikes was that? I started 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 4. We'll just pull up the calculator. I don't want to use my brain. 36. So it's still 2 less than what I was getting using King's Yield and Bountiful Yield instead of using a Solid Reason. Because even with Solid Reason and the procs, it's just not... Per strike, I'm not getting as much. I'm getting 2 less per strike, which I think cancels out the extra 3, pretty much. It wouldn't actually even cancel them out. It, like, does better, you know, because I'm getting more. I'm getting 38. I'm pretty sure the next one is, like, yep, Mephisang log. So, we'll go get some of that, and we'll do the rotation that I was originally doing, and see about the math again, just to be sure. I'll see you when the node spawns. Okay, the node has spawned, so we're going to do the rotation I came up with, and I should get 38 items, which is the most, only by like 2 or 3, but it's still the most. So if you're looking to get the absolute most out of it, look, I can even use Bountiful Harvest right now. On the very first strike, we'll get 8, and then we should just get 6. For the duration of the node. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikes at 6 and 1 strike at 8 is 38. Okay. So now I'm going to write that up. I will go and do... I'll go to some place and we'll kind of wrap this up and do a summary. Alright, so I went back through my chat log and kind of looked at each node that we did. We only did 3 different rotations. I don't really think... I guess there's one where you could do Bountiful Yield over and over again, but I feel like that would just be the same as doing King's Yield, because you would have 6 left over. It would actually be worse than doing King's Yield, because you'd have 600 GP, so you could do 6 of these, and there would only be 6 total. And after using this and this, That only brings it to 4. Yeah, that brings it to 4 per strike, and then this would bring it to 6 per strike. So you wouldn't actually get that one strike with 8 in it like I get when I use King's Yield. So the first one that I tried out was 3 solid reasons or ageless words with 3 wise to the world procs. And that ended up being 12 high quality strikes at 3 per strike. It was actually 11 high quality strikes. One of them was not high quality, but I just figured if you did get all of them high quality, right? Anyway, you get 3 items per strike, and so 12 times 3 is 36, so you get 36 items. The next one that we did was Pioneer's and Mountaineer's Gift, along with Nofika's or Naldthald's Tidings, and 2 solid or ageless words with 1 proc to Wise to the World, which is 9 high quality strikes at 4 per strike, which equals 36. So it's the same as the other one. There's a potential for 40 items there, though, because if you got both procs of Solid Reason, then you would have an extra strike of 4. So instead of 36, you would get 40. But that's like relying on RNG. And then there's the rotation that I came up with, which was Pioneers or Mountaineers Gift 2, Nofika's or Naldthald's Tidings, and King's Yield 2 with King's Yield or Blessed Harvest 2 with a bountiful yield to somewhere in there on one of the strikes. And that came out to 5 high quality strikes at 6 per strike and 1 high quality strike at 8, which came out to 38. So it's 2 less than the potential 40 from the 2 solid reasons or ageless words with the Wise to the World procs, and the Mountaineers and Pioneers Gift 2 with the Naldthald's Tidings. But you have to rely on the proc of Wise to the World. And so because it's a 50-50 chance, you may or may not get it. You could get it a lot of the time. You may not get it most of the time. I would recommend doing the Pioneer Mountaineers Gift 2, Naldthald or Nofika's Tidings, King's Yield 2, and a Bountiful Yield 2, and that will get you the most. So if you were wondering what would get you the most out of each node, that's it. That's the rotation. You're welcome. All right, yeah. Have a safe journey, guys.